Good people, we are definitely back again for another one on Brbptv. Be real, be positive. This one, of course, is a podcast here in the Nature Island, Caribbean, Dominica. And of course, I'm your boy, Mr. Felix, and today we have somebody very much new to this here podcast.
Yes.
Sir, tell us who you are. Let the people know what's up.
Yes, I am Alexis-Edwards, Calibishie, Wesley. They call me the Bird.
The Bird.
Yes.
The Bird. Why do they call you that?
You know, I used to have I had a clothesline, and my logo was the Bird.
The Bird.
So I invented the smokable hoodie.
So smokable hoodie.
Yes.
Okay,
it's called vaporware. If you Google it, it's like number one in the past 5 years. It was like number one clothesline to hide your cannabis.
So hide your cannabis.
Yeah. So the strings used to be a vape pen. So when you go to concert, you can smoke.
Yeah, your cannabis and your thing.
Yeah. And your vaping. Yeah, vaping.
Okay. So when did you created it?
I created it in 2014.
14.
Yeah, 2014.
Okay. Where was it selling anywhere? Or?
Oh yeah, it was selling on everywhere. And then
where specifically?
Amazon. It was selling in every cannabis shop. It was selling on any couple stores. Like if you go to Colorado, anywhere they have cannabis friendly state.
Yeah.
They was selling there.
So that sounds like it's part of your creativeness.
Yes, actually I have the patent for 20 years.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's
20 years. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's been out for a while.
Yeah, it's like it's huge, and and so but now I am focusing on something different.
What would that be?
So because what happened now, I don't want to send a wrong message for young people. So I
was gonna ask you about that too.
Yes. But that's the reason. My life changed wrong. So I'm a Christian now.
Okay.
So I don't want to send a wrong message by young kids smoking and getting high.
You mentioned something there. You say you're a Christian. What does that mean? Because I suspect this is across the board. Everybody is a Christian. What does that mean?
Well, a Christian. Okay, what I mean, I don't do the things I used to do before. I don't go partying. I don't. If I drink a glass of wine, you know what I mean, I don't go out do the things I used to do. I go to church. I pray now. I never go to church before, but now I am to church.
Okay.
Yes.
And what has brought about that whole change of your being?
Well, again, once I changed my life around, I knew that I wanted to do something to help people. So 2020, when the pandemic hit, it gave me time to reflect on my life. You know what I mean? Things I want to do, things I want to create. Because I wasn't like the first person in Colorado to create a cannabis skincare. So my skincare called CBD K Garden.
CBD, okay.
Yeah. So I create about 9-10 different products. I created the first CBD deodorant. I creted the first.
What does it do? The deodorant is just
you know, women have lymph nodes, right? And you cannot put any.
I've heard of
any. So women now have to be careful because they put in chemical under the
type of deodorant that they use.
Yes. So what I do, I create an all natural deodorant for women. Because my mom died with breast cancer, so that was really close to me.
Yes, I heard there's some connections within deodorant use and
it's huge.
Well,
it's huge.
Yep.
It's like the number one cause of women breast cancer now. So I created the first natural deodorant, and it went boom. It was crazy. But then I create it's called Caribbean lotion, Caribbean island Caribbean butter.
Caribbean butter.
Yes. So I create a Caribbean lotion with cannabis, and then I create like a serum, a night cream.
But my question, it seems like you seem to be heavily involved in the creation of different substances or products from cannabis. Why cannabis though?
Because my father was in because if you know
because of your father.
Yes, man. My father was a big ganja man.
Planting of the herb.
But that's all I know. The man was a ganja man. If you go to Wesley, you ask my father, Scaly, that's the ganja man in Wesley.
Okay.
For 6 hours, maybe could crawl. I know my dad had the biggest ganja tree in Wesley.
Also, from what I'm getting from you is not on the basis of necessarily smoking it.
Yeah, it's used
but
for
more
medical.
of medical purposes.
Medical purposes, yes. And
because you speak about the breast cancer one in women.
Yes.
What about men do?
Well, I have the soap for men. I create the soap.
The soap?
Yes.
Okay.
To bath because men love the soap. You know what I mean?
So where can people get all these type of products that you're talking about?
Well, I have some with me, but what I make, right?
Yeah.
But because so what happened now? I sold that company, right?
Also, you passed it on.
Yes, I sold it for me. So because remember when I had a transition, right? So I sold everything I had in Colorado, and then just to
create. So you're based in Colorado, right?
Yeah, that's why I could do this. Because Colorado was the first state to legalize marijuana.
And California? Was it
no, California come after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like everybody goes to California for the. Justin Bieber made a song about that.
Well, California had recreational. Yes.
Okay.
But then Colorado passed everything, so you can smoke anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've heard that they're making billions of dollars in that industry.
All my friends are. I'm in Denver. The guy that create the biggest cannabis industry in Denver, Native Roots, is one of my best friends. I was there when it launched. When I was there with him when it launched. And
it sounds like birds of a feather flock.
Yes. So I know everybody in Colorado that's in the cannabis industry, but the old school, because now they're the new school. The old school, the one that when they just legalized marijuana, I was there for it because I launched my company same time. So and we were both young. And they're all billionaires now, you know what I mean? So
you mentioned some products. We're gonna be talking about that in a moment. But my on the basis of that industry being a very profitable industry, and I'm thinking of Dominica in itself.
Yes.
How do you think it would do in Dominica if we were to look into that very industry that itself? I remember a few years ago, I think the opposition leader and you actually met up
in Denver.
Okay.
So Leonard Clinton come to Denver. I didn't know. First of all, I wasn't into politics, right?
Yeah.
I didn't even know about who was in power. You know, I came in Dominica and I never know who was in power. I know after the Maria, I never know who was the prime minister. I mean, I didn't know about.
So you're really interested in that?
No, man. I nothing. I didn't even know if Dominica was running back or front or upside down. I wasn't.
So before we continue, that seems you've been away from Dominica for a while.
A long time.
How long?
29 years.
29.
Yeah. You know, and I haven't been back. And I've been back for a long time. I for like
29 years.
29 years.
But that's something else.
Yeah,
but continue.
So when I came down after Maria, right? Actually, no. I came down before. I came down in 2000 because my dad died, so I came down.
That's how long ago?
That was 6 years ago.
6 years.
Maria was 4 years ago, right?
Okay, so that's after Erica.
After Erica, I was here for Erica.
Okay.
Yeah, I was here for Erica.
Okay,
so when I came for Erica, I wasn't. I didn't stay long. I come for 2 weeks and leave.
Okay.
Yeah. So then I started coming before Maria when my dad died, and I bought a boat. Trying to start a business down here.
Okay.
So
that's another interesting one right there.
Hey, we keep on going. Yeah, we keep on going back. But let's stick with the cannabis.
But we'll get into that.
Yes.
And you say you try, because I've noticed some individuals have tried to come to Dominica to do business as well, and it wasn't as successful. Now you say you tried it. You tried it. Why
trust me. If anybody could be successful, it was me. But also I was too nice. I give a lot, and I shouldn't be in business as the head man because I give away too much things. You know what I mean? And plus coming to Dominica, when I had a shop in Calibishie after Maria, I had a boat in Calibishie, in Wesley. I had a boat in Calibishie. So if anybody could have made it, it would have been me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And but going in business with the wrong people sometimes, and going in a business where there are enough people, because you need people to sustain your business. I don't care how much you have your stock full up, and people not coming in to buy, you're not making any money.
Yeah.
So Dominica, people was leaving Dominica after Maria by the thousands.
By the Junes,
Yeah, and I came in trying to open a business, and.
So you think you came at a bad time, or you just think?
No, actually I come at the right time because I wouldn't have any competition. I was the first shop to open in Dominica. Period.
After Erica?
Yeah, at Maria.
Okay.
Yes. So I was opening, everybody could come and charge their phone and have a cool drink. They were shopped, right? But there was no bar.
Yeah.
I mean,
I get you.
Yeah, they were shop open to buy food. When you come to have a cool drink and watch movies and and chill and have a chicken, that was me.
Yeah, okay. So now on the basis of you having your products now, I have one with me,
Yes.
Dr. Jimmy's
Yes.
After sun, aloe vera plus CBD,
Yes.
cannabis.
Yes.
Can you tell me about this product now?
So okay, so so during 2020, right? Our time to think. Actually, I was working on a different product before
This one.
well, no, before the country shut down, the virus, right?
Yeah.
I was working on a product. It was 1 year into to launch that product. But not Maria, but
Erica?
Eric,
The Rona.
hit.
Yeah, the Rona.
Shut
You
down
guys know what
everything.
that
Yes.
is.
So my business partner said, you know what? Let's say this Rona lasts for a year. Everybody gonna be going out in the sun, or everybody gonna be hiking. Everybody gonna be traveling. So let's come up with something, because it's like in the 60s again. People gonna be outside like thousands.
Yeah.
So my business partners had said, let's come up with something that can sustain our the company, to say, you know what, people will need this, right? And so we come up with a CBD sunscreen, right?
Yeah.
But the sunscreen,
sunblock, what's the difference?
well, I'll tell you. So this is the after sun. The sunscreen now have to go to FDA to approve. It take 1 or 2 years for the sunscreen to approve. So we say, okay.
That was pretty fast compared to.
It hasn't been out yet. So this is
Okay.
So this is the after sun. So this one will need FDA approved, because this one is an after sun. Is you will put it on after you get burned, not before you get burned.
Okay. So the difference between the you have the sunblock to prevent you from getting burned.
Yes.
And then you have this product that pretty much if you get burned, you can use this stuff right there.
But what about this now? This is the only CBD product at Walmart, and Walmart doesn't put anything on the shelf, right? So, and it's a water base, and it's good for inflammation. It's good for mosquito bite. You know, when like most girls in Dominica, they wear tights, right? And sometimes they have a black, they get burnt, when they like rub together. So this is good for it, and you can remove the black spot.
I heard they tend to use Vaseline sometimes.
No, but guess what? This is what you use.
Because so even if you have the black marks, you can still use this.
And get back a natural color, because the aloe vera and the CBD will remove that black spot. So
the question I want to ask, where can people get this stuff? I mean,
so we have so we get married in Antigua, me and my wife. And
we'll get into that in a moment.
Yes. So what happened now? What happened now? We sent about 55 cases in Antigua, and so this product is in but the biggest supermarket in Antigua. So we have the Epicurean.
What's its name? What's the store name?
First Choice.
First Choice, okay.
Yes. What is it called?
Epicurean.
No,
I guess people in Antigua know what that is.
My tongue is too heavy. So I cannot. But anyway, Antigua knows away. So it's
pretty much all over in Antigua.
Yes, man. And it's selling good, and it's some hotels and it's some gift shops.
Yeah, I think people who chilling on the beach or something like that.
Yes. I have a couple of reps in Antigua. They're doing very well. So now to bring it in Dominica.
Oh, it's in Dominica now.
Yes, I customs kill me. They charge me a lot of. If it wasn't customs charge me so much, this will be the cheapest in Dominica, because I try to have it like a normal price, right? But because of customs, but I pay for the customs already, and now it's just the shops now. So it's right now it's in 5 places in Dominica. It's a Bullseye pharmacy.
Bullseye pharmacy all over Dominica, in Roseau.
Well, Portsmouth and
Roseau.
Yes.
Bullseye pharmacy.
And it's at Calibishie.
Okay.
In Wesley, the Gulf.
Wesley had to come through, of course.
Yes, because it's my place. So let me tell you, that's the first thing I said. I don't care who take it to Calibishie, who take it to Wesley. I'm gonna put it in Wesley.
Well, I have to reach Wesley.
I said I don't care who. I don't care. I said, listen, you have to take it.
Yeah.
So I get it in Calibishie, our street, and I get it in Wesley at the Gulf.
And then at the golf?
Yes, in West.
The golf.
Yeah, where all the boys always sitting down there.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I have it. Actually, he just texted me the name of the shop in Portsmouth.
So there's Bullseye Pharmacy in Portsmouth, as well as another shop in Portsmouth.
Yes.
Okay. You gonna get it first?
Yeah.
Okay, that seems like an interesting.
Okay. You know what the fire truck is? the fire station.
Fire station, yeah.
The downstairs where
There's a bar there.
no, there's where they sell electronics.
Electronics.
The Rasta Starboy.
By Borough Square area.
Yeah. Well, by you know, Monelle, where the fire station in Portsmouth, the downstairs.
Fire station by the park.
Yes.
By the park.
Yes.
Fire
So
station
the guy
downstairs.
who has the tech shop.
My partner, man.
Oh, I know.
Starboy.
He does
You
repairs.
know, not by the park, by the gas station.
Yes.
Next side.
Next side.
Crap, I forget his name. I forget his name.
It's my partner.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I just text him, you know.
Yeah.
I can't even remember what the shop name.
The fire office.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just text him.
Okay.
But anyway.
I forget his name. It popped in my mind, but it just keep going.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, electrical like something. Anyway,
you guys probably know what I'm talking about. But it's definitely Portsmouth. Yeah.
Yes. And I mean, this doesn't to be everywhere because Dominica is small.
But it has after sun on it, but it's not necessary just for the sun.
No, it's good for
the skin pretty much. Different skin conditions.
And if anyone believe in no chemical, because at night time, yes, you can use it as a night lotion for your face too. It take out all the black spot in your face.
Okay.
Yeah, and also you can use it as an everyday lotion because I'll tell you.
So you can use that to bathe too as well?
No.
Oh,
after you bathe, like night time.
I get you.
Okay. This right. Let's say you have someone like a baby, and you know they have a little rash on their body. What do you call that?
I don't know.
The hot heat rash. You can use it on the baby.
Okay.
So because
I know when babies sleep sometimes when they get out they have little bumps and
trickle
stuff.
heat, yes.
Yeah.
So this is one of the number one stuff for the baby rash because of the aloe vera and the CBD. Because right now the CBD will kill
that's
the pain.
That's a hell of a combination right there.
Yes,
CBD and aloe vera.
Is it too?
Yeah,
because the CBD alone have 175 benefits in just one plant.
Yes. So what about eczema though?
Eczema, I want to tell you.
Okay.
This is good for eczema too.
Okay.
And not even that, man. So unless say your body need about 5 milligrams of CBD, like CBD in your body, because your skin is the biggest organ in your body, right?
Yeah, that's
and when you put anything you put in your skin will go to your bloodstream. Anything, I don't care. Vaseline, I don't care. People realize anything you put in your body will go in your skin will go into your body. So anything you say, okay, oh no, it's a lotion. No, every chemical in that lotion
slips inside.
It's in the skin.
Yep.
So what
your pores and stuff.
Your pores. So if anyone that personally Dominica have so much Rastaman that believe in natural stuff. The one that
all Rasta should have that.
All Rasta should have that. And people that believe in natural products, right?
Yeah.
So you have actually if you have this, you don't sweat like some lotion they can sweat.
Yeah.
You don't sweat, and that's
so. Is it oil based or
water based?
Water based.
Yeah. So you don't block your pores.
And
you don't sweat. You know because sometimes you use lotion in Dominica and you go to sweating like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This make you non-sweaty.
Does it protect you from the sun? It has after sun though, but does it protect you from the sun itself?
No, because I have this sunscreen.
So you have this sunscreen
yes,
as well.
but it just get approved by the FDA. It take me a year and a half to get it approved, and a lot of money over. I don't know, a lot of money.
Yeah.
So we pay a lot, and I'm the only CBD company to a sunscreen to be approved by the FDA. Sunscreen, and I'm the only CBD to be at Walmart. So this is huge, guys.
Yeah,
and I'm a Dominican, you know what I mean?
Dominican,
and I'm here.
So it's a good representation, right?
And by the way, you asked me a question about what this can bring for Dominica. I want Ross. Actually, I was gonna. I talked.
You wanted Ross to be there
because what happened now? I went to the Prime Minister because
which one?
Leonard Clinton come to me in
Colorado.
And I bring Linton in
factory. You saw the pictures and stuff.
Yes, I bring him as Linton. I mean, so this. I mean, I have
what
a lot
is this one?
So this.
Tell for me.
So this is a gummy, right?
You can eat it.
Yeah, you open it. Have one.
Okay, vegan.
Yeah.
So the vegans can eat it too.
Yes. He's a vegan. Yes. Try one.
Will I get high by this?
No, but you will sleep good.
I'll sleep good.
Yeah. And then this is the pills. It's very good, eh? Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
And try this. Take pills.
What are the pills do?
So this is like a gummies, but it's a pills, yeah.
The pills is like a gummy.
Yeah. But see, but the pills now.
Do I swallow it or do I burst it in my mouth?
You can do anything.
Okay.
You swallow it, yeah.
Is it always?
Yeah, always, yeah.
Okay.
But so you see,
I know the plant has some level of point.
Yes. So what happened now? I have all this to bring to Dominica.
Reminds me of the cod liver oil.
That's exactly fish oil, cod liver oil.
Yeah.
So this is exactly the same machine that make the cod liver oil. Is the same machine that produces this.
Okay.
But not with the how to create the
type of machine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get you. Yeah. So it's like there are a number of things on there, man.
Yeah.
And people can just get this in the store, buy it and eat it and stuff.
Yeah, but I want to see how Dominicans, because I
do
know
this one first.
Yeah, because
so that's the only product in Dominica
right now.
Okay.
And I remember my wife talk about business, but I can't just bring in things because Dominica market is very small. So if they want, so let's see how this go, and then I'll bring in my rest product. You know what I mean? So that's why
I will not.
No, I give you some. I actually I have extra one. I have one open already.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it's nice.
But yeah, man.
I have one open already.
But there's another thing you keep mentioning, and I wanted to mention that in the beginning.
Yes.
What about your queen now?
So you know
your queen.
Hey, it's okay, guys. Let me tell you, right?
I know you have an interesting story on that one, so I have to put it out there.
Yes.
What's up, bro? What's up?
So, but guys, let me tell you, right? My wife doesn't say this because
say it, man. On the podcast. Come on. We're keeping it real, bro.
Yes,
Before you continue, let me tell you something. We keep it real here.
Yes.
And we look for positive changes.
Yes.
You understand?
People
Influencing people.
People realize if it wasn't Mr. Links, I will never marry to my wife.
Mr. Links from Bahamas?
No, Mr. Links right here.
Oh, Mr. Links.
Mr.
Oh,
Links.
me? Okay.
Yes. Mr. Links and Mr. Link. Yeah. So, I saw a podcast you make on my wife. And I said, I want to...
A podcast or a reaction?
A reaction.
A reaction.
I said, hey, I want to do something for that. You know what I mean?
Was that we were trying to help somebody or something like that?
Yes.
Okay.
That was what's her name? The one that what's her name? Anyway, we don't want that.
Yeah, that.
So but I said, hey, send me this girl number.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
And you gave me Monelle number.
Yeah.
And I texted Monelle. I said, hey Monelle, I saw your story on Mr. Lakes. How can I help? I want to help because it was during COVID. It was everybody shut down. Was 2020. I said I want to help whatever you do it. I want to help because I never meet somebody so passionate on helping people. And I am passionate on helping people. By the way, Monelle never heard about me. I never heard about her. And we are two people in spotlights, right? And I never seen the girl before. I never know who she was.
We just heard a voice.
But what's so funny though, Mr. Lex, I show you see me watch your story one day in Colorado, and you'll see hey. So I mean when I'm home I watch, you know what I mean? Because I'm busy, you know what I mean? So I'm always watching. I mean, if I don't get I don't normally go on subscribe, but I go for the free one because I know you have one to pay.
Most people tend to go
So I catch up because I can watch my news through you. I don't watch no more news. I listen to Matt, but I get my news to you in Dominica. So when I saw you talk about a reaction about my wife now, you gave me her number. And I texted
because you said you wanted to help and this kind of thing.
Yes, you remember that? I said I'm gonna send you the money. You tell me no, don't send me the money. Send it to her. So I said, what? This guy don't want my money? And I was weird because
but it was for a good cause. So I didn't want, and a number of persons were actually trying to send me stuff as well. And I sent them to things. It's only when I did my own, then I accepted those on mine to actually help her get groceries and stuff. But
so because of you, I have a ring right now. And because of you, I mean, because I wasn't gonna come back to Dominica. I was done. You know what I mean? It was
why?
Because I mean, I wasn't done with Dominica, but I was.
You were occupied in business.
Yes. I was because I'm a guy. I invent things. And I'm a creator.
Yeah, I can tell.
And if people in Denver, people know me. Actually, people don't even believe I never went to college. You know what I mean? I never went to high school. I teach my own self.
You never went to high school?
I never went to high school.
Okay.
I teach my own self.
And let this be a lesson to individuals. Because most people I know who are really there are no number of persons who went through school and everything, but there's a number of persons with skills and talents, and I think that is something that we are not looking at in Dominica. Persons with skills, but we want them to go down the academic route, and I don't think that is the best thing.
Because you know what? If I had gone to school in Dominica, I would go to America and study what I studied in Dominica. But when you go in a bright
opportunity,
because guess what? I go in Dominica as like a fresh meat, and I said, you know what? I want to do something that nobody ever done, and I jump into to creating, inventing. You know what I mean? And the books I was reading is a guy who invented the lights. You know what I mean? Invent the radio, inventing TV. You know what I mean? And most of those guys are black guys. You know what I mean?
And there's a lot of things. There's one thing that people tend to overlook, especially even looking back on previous inventions.
Yes.
A lot of things were done by black people. White people took the praise for it.
And what I realized, you need a pattern in America because somebody will steal it. So my you understand though, my hoodie was the first patent cannabis product back in 2014, signed by Mr. Obama.
Okay.
Yes, so you see, so I'm breaking grounds everywhere.
And Obama was the one who pretty much set me, to the United States for me to organize and brought me to where I am today. So it's interesting.
Yes. So I mean, I tell people, right? I have a very interesting life. You know what I mean? I don't take life for granted because I know what I have done in America, right? But think about it. I didn't go to college. I didn't go to high school, and I went and I wasn't the best in my class. If you ask anybody in my class, I was the most athletic. I was the runner. I was a sprinter. So I moved to Antigua when I was 18 for me to run, right? Actually 17 to run because I was very good in sports. I played soccer, I played cricket, I played.
Okay.
So, but Dominica couldn't do anything for me because
so the limitation caused you to go.
When I went to Antigua, I started running for Antigua. Well, I started running for a club, right? My first race, the prime minister back then, right, said to me, he was in the stand. He said, "Where you from?" I said, "I've been here for 2 weeks, and I'm from Dominica." He said, "We're gonna give you an Antiguan passport. We're gonna in 2 weeks." He said, "I'm gonna give you an Antiguan citizenship. Well, you're gonna be running for us." And I said, "So what?" He said, "You're gonna be running for us."
Yeah. So where did not pretty much look at your talent? They found it somewhere else. Was able
in 2 weeks.
Yeah, in 2 weeks.
Yes, and I joined a club in Antigua, running for Antigua. And let me tell you, right?
And did Dominicans start recognizing you when you went?
Well, but Dominica didn't know who I was.
They never. Okay.
Yeah, because only
so they didn't even see your talent in Dominica. Somebody else saw your talent overseas,
but not even that. Antigua gave me a visa to run in the United States in months, and I didn't even go to Barbados. They bring my passport to Barbados.
So that's how you ended up in the United States.
Yes, so Antigua
transition.
Yes.
So that's an interesting.
Yes. That's
an interesting. I like that.
That's Antigua sent me to America. Right? It wasn't Dominica.
Yeah.
It's Antigua sent me to train for the Olympics. In America.
Did you?
So I will tell you.
Qualify or anything?
Well, so you see, so when you say a young Dominican, somewhere, remember I'm not thinking that I'm Antiguan. I'm still Dominican. So to me, it's an opportunity to do something, not Olympics, because I'm not gonna go to Olympics and come back to Antigua. I was thinking bigger. So when they send me to actually, Coach for Antigua told me, you know what, don't come back because he know. He said, listen, remember, you're still Dominican. Don't go in Antigua and run for Antigua and come back as Antigua. They will still watch out Dominican. So he told me to come back.
Okay. So I think that was good advice.
The best advice ever. Ever. So I didn't come back. So and it was in Colorado, right? Colorado was the Olympic Center.
So that's where you went after Antigua. Okay.
And there was, I went in on a blizzard. I never seen snow before. Yes.
That must be an interesting experience.
Very interesting. And what's so funny, I had met a girl in Antigua from Colorado. So when Antigua sent me and trained in Colorado, I called her and said, "Hey,
what's up?"
I said, "I'm here a week now, and I think I want to quit."
Because of the winter.
Yeah.
The freezing cold. I feel you.
Yeah, I went straight. I mean, she I mean, we have a daughter. She's 18.
Okay.
Yeah, so but that's a different story. So I mean,
so the transition seems to be a very interesting process. Leaving Dominica didn't see your talent. Went overseas, you saw somebody else saw your talent. Decided to nurture it. They wanted to have. They even gave you citizenship. And then from there they push you further. So I'm thinking to myself, what about Dominica itself? And there are a lot of talent in Dominica that doesn't get utilized.
A lot.
And then, but why do you think that is though?
Actually, I went to what's the river?
Which one?
The river.
Indian River.
In the river.
Okay.
I went there today, right? I pull up, right? Listen to this. I met a young guy there, and I went there. I sit down there. My wife sitting there, and he said, man, he said, where you from? I said, Dominica.
Yeah.
He said, what do you do? So I told him I'm in the cannabis industry.
All this stuff.
Yeah, but I told him that before that I was an actor in Hollywood.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Talk about that.
He said, what? I said, yeah, I was an actor in Hollywood. He said, I want to be an actor. He said, that's my job. That's the job I want to do. I said, well, what have you been doing to become an actor? And he told me his dream is to leave Dominica and go and act. But I said, but how can you leave Dominica when Dominica is not even recognizing you? America is not going to recognize you if Dominica recognize it. Think about it, because
somebody has to recognize it. Because Antigua recognize you.
Yes. Somebody have to recognize you here to where you say, okay, I'm talented. Let me go somewhere else and nurture my talent. Because you can, because if Dominica is not recognizing you, how can you go over there and be an actor?
That reminds me of Jerry Rumi.
So I told him I was in Bad Boys 2. He freaked out. And I told him.
You say Bad Boys 2, you say Martin.
Lawrence and
okay.
I wasn't. And then I told him I was in Fast and the Furious. And he said,
which one? Number one?
Two.
Okay.
Yes, I was the good one, the best one.
Okay.
Yes,
What's is the best one?
Yes. Yeah, because if number 2 is when Ludacris and Tyrese come on the scene, and because I met all those guys on that's when we
on the set.
Yeah, we're all friends now. We're all friends now. So I met number 2 was the best to me. I mean whatever. But number 2 was to me was because that's when the guys nurture themselves. You know what I mean? Because number 1.
So what was your role playing in that though?
So I was on Bad Boys 2, right? I wasn't an actor. I was a sprinter, and so I had a good body. Hollywood now saw my body, and because I was modeling. Like
so model too.
Yes,
you do everything.
Yes, I was a model first. I was Sean John, and I was Tommy Hilfiger, right?
Okay.
So and I was working in Miami one time, and those guys said, "Man, is this guy Hollywood or something?" And I was like, what is this guy talking about? You know what I mean? But there was a couple guys sitting there in the restaurant, and the guy said, "Hey man, why are you doing later?" I said nothing. He's like, "This is my card. You like want to do like come and do like a interview with us?" So there was casting for a small movie.
Okay.
Yes,
so you did casting.
Yes. So I went on a first casting on a movie, and I got a job.
With casting or audition? Audition first, and then you do casting after?
Well, it's called casting.
Okay.
Because you have to cast, because like when they interview and pick you.
Yeah.
Audition,
so you got through with the auditions already?
No, because
you just did the casting?
Because I don't know why. Well, because they call it casting. Because when you walk in, it's called casting. So
I know. So when I was in California, when I was in Orange County, I was learning this kind of process and whatnot. And you do the auditions first. When you do the audition,
but audition is
they cast you.
See, but audition sometimes if you have a manager and the manager they already pick you for the job. I say come on.
It seems like they picked you already to come and do it. Okay.
So because they invite me, right?
Yeah.
So I get it. They say we'll call you in 2 days. They called me one day and told me, hey man, you come on the set, I got a job. And that movie is called Hitting It. And
so that was another movie.
Yeah, my first movie.
What was your role there?
I played this guy, that carpenter, and I mean John Brown carpenter. I mean this guy is very rich in Miami, and he have a bunch of he's this rich guy in New York, right? And he come down to Miami with spring break, and I was one of the guys who take care of the house.
Okay.
So like yeah.
Okay.
So I was like a carpenter, but that was small. But I opened my eyes. I said, but I can do this. Yeah. So I get a manager, right? And the manager told me, man, you ever look like Tyrese and Tyson Beckford, because I was black and lean. And they said, let us call Tyson Beckford, the manager, and see if they can put you guys up together. So I said, okay. In a couple of weeks, I get like 3 calls. Tommy Hilfiger, I do the Hummer, right? I'm the face for Hummer for the car. Yeah. I get the big vehicle. Yeah, they pay me like $50,000 for to be the face of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I was the guy.
You were advertising for.
Yeah, I was the driver.
Okay.
And then I get a call for Bad Boys 2.
What was your role in that one?
So Bad Boys 2, when the movie starts, you see a guy in the night vision. That's me.
Okay, so you're a military guy then?
Yes.
Okay.
And next thing, so I had like 5 different roles. So they had me kill, but they had me kill 4 times in the movie. And
yeah, you killed
4 times. I never said in my life. And I asked them why. I said, guys, you killed me yesterday. Why I'm still here? They said, they said we.
Boy, you die.
Yeah, they said we filmed the movie.
But here you bad boys to that way that you
yes, yes. But they changed my look, you know.
Yeah.
So the night vision, when the movie starts itself, that's me in this one.
Okay.
Night vision, bald head.
Yeah.
And then if you look at the house, right, the house scene with the little Hummer and then some guy playing soccer, I'm the guy who grabbed the Hummer and he blocked my face.
Okay. So you die again.
I die again.
Yes, sir.
And then I die in the Cuban scene where the house blew up, where those guys go on the ground to go in the big house. So I was one of the,
yeah, I think I remember seeing a house blow up scene there.
yes, because remember it was in Cuba.
Yeah.
And the FDA, FBI have to come in and sneak in on the ground. So I died there again. And I think I died somewhere else in the Caribbean because it was a long movie. And then the Fast and the Furious now, I was Tyrese double. But they have me drive.
They were taking from the back.
Yeah. And then, but you know what? But those 2 movies filmed at the same time. So I had a bigger role. I had a bigger role in Bad Boys 2. So I couldn't. So when they were calling me, it's like I filmed both movies, right? But Bad Boys 2 was bigger for me because I know Will Smith, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I know Tyrese as a singer. I know Ludacris as a singer. So I mean,
rapper,
so I like that's a small movie. That's a small budget. You know what I mean? I want to stick in Bad Boys 2, but I didn't know Fast and Furious will be that big.
Yeah. Very much.
Even what's the guy name? And the one who died in the car crash.
Walker. Paul Walker. Yeah.
Paul Walker was my friend. Paul Walker was sharing stories for me because I think Paul Walker's eyes was open, and he saw me.
For those of you who understand.
Yes. Yeah. His eyes was open back then.
What was happening? Yeah.
Yeah. So he called me. And I said, "Why this guy is calling me?" He's the big guy on set, and he said, "He come here," and then he said, "Let's talk." And he was seeing things in me that no one see, and I was like, "Well, why these guys talking to me?" But he was a Buddhist.
And he was a Buddhist.
Yes, and nobody knew that. And if you watch Paul Walker, right? Nobody. Okay, let me tell you, right? If you watch Paul Walker, look up any photos on the internet. He's wearing a white, there's a rope in his hand, and he told me this rope is for his little girl that was just born. She was just born, and he told me this is for her, and not even. He wasn't even friend with Tyrese yet, because Tyrese was new. And I have stories, man. And he was closer to me than Tyrese. And because I know he didn't tell Tyrese that story. He told me that story, where he told me, hey, nobody knows, but I'm Buddhist, right? And I just came from Bali, and do so like a fasting.
But what brought about that friendship? What just happened like
when
that?
When you tell that it's open, you see when somebody. I mean, I didn't know back then. You know what I mean? But think about it. If your eyes open and you see me, right? Good or bad, you're gonna be be interested, right? So that's why you see he called me over, and we just actually I all I know he was a main character, right? And I was just a little extra guy on the set. You know what I mean? Because I'm a double. You know what I mean? So normally I stay all day on the set until they call me. So before he called me and talked to me, and he kept on talking to me every day. And we talked. I mean, we talk, and I was like, man, this guy, why this guy like me so much? You know what I mean? But I realized now I know what he was. But
how did it hit you when you heard he passed?
Oh, but I mean, because remember. I've been around a lot of guys in Hollywood, right? But Paul Walker was different. He didn't want to be in the limelight. If you go to a party, he's always in the back. You know what I mean? I was different. I want to be in the limelight.
In the vibe.
I don't make any party. So I know. I mean, he saw me. But if he in the same building with me, I wouldn't even see him because I'm in the, and he's in the back, and I'm mingling. So to him, I think he think I'm long gone because I'm too crazy.
I get you.
So I didn't keep up with him too much. But when I heard he die, I called his daughter. I said, hey, let me get a story about Paul Walker, about that. You know what I mean? This is what he told me when he was small. So it was very sad, man.
Very
So
talking about the product,
yes.
on the basis of you doing acting, why did you leave acting though? To be doing
so
products
okay,
and
the
stuff?
reason I leave acting, so I didn't really leave acting because my daughter was born, right?
Yeah.
And now I become mad, you know what I mean? And I didn't want to leave my daughter.
Settling down there.
You have to choose, man.
Yeah, true that.
When in Hollywood, man, you have to choose.
Yep.
You got to choose, like, you want to be a dad or you want to be an actor. You know what I mean? And sometimes,
You don't think you can do both?
well, you have to know about the parents too. You know what I mean? If your fiance or if your girlfriend said, hey, I'd like to be gone 6 months of the year.
Yeah. Okay,
That's a that's a problem.
Sacrifice.
That's a problem because you have to know you both have to be into it, or one has to sacrifice and say, fine, I will raise my daughter and you act, right? But if no,
I don't think personally. I don't think that is a good structure, especially if you've gone for so long. And
it's not. And again, it's only the few that call and many are chosen. And that Hollywood will chew you and spit you out.
Oh yeah.
Because you have to be very. I would say, you know what the word I'm trying to use. You have to be because the drugs.
Mindful. Yeah.
Well, discipline first of all.
Yep.
You right? You can sink in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's very attracting. Especially you get skip with a number of things up
because remember, if you have any kind of
principal factor.
Well, no, if you have any, like some people go there, right, and they don't know who they are yet, and if you have any kind of weakness in yourself, they expose it, and they will give you drugs.
Kind of reminds me of the child actors, you know, they grow up and then all of a sudden wonder what's going on with them.
Yeah, I mean, all of young actors.
Most of them. Most of
us, yeah.
They kind of went.
They went crazy. I mean, so I'm telling you, you have to be careful. And when people say, "Oh, my actor," I laugh because I think make sure you know what you get into.
Yep.
Because I've been there, and sometimes it's not many like me that come out normal.
Yeah.
When you go in there, either it broke, you get broke, homeless, or either you.
That's another thing.
Yes.
Even with the guy who you're talking about in Indian River, who says he wants to become an actor.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking there's a lot of people who actually went Hollywood. Even the guy who won the case. What's his name again? Amber Heard and Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Even Johnny Depp, when he started, he was living in his car. You know? He wasn't thing, and then all of a sudden his friends started getting thing, and then his friends brought him in, and then he started blowing up.
Every it's very lucky, it's rare that you find someone become a star when they're young and still in Hollywood. Because normally you have to go through homelessness. Yeah. You have to go through all kind of crap.
And California is not cheap.
I've been there. Well, you've been there. Yes.
I know. Yes. There's some houses they actually showed us that looking like normal houses in places like Lambie or Zika. Yeah. And they tell me to buy a house like that is $1 million US.
But no,
I say, who that?
No, it's 10 million.
10 million.
Because everything. I mean, everything's double.
And it's like San Francisco as well. I heard if you're born in San Francisco, you're automatically a millionaire.
Because
that being a millionaire, it's still small.
But you see, California right now, they are spoiling the whole country because they're selling the house and going to places like Colorado, Wyoming,
Florida,
and buying homes and then they skyrocket the price.
Yeah.
So you see,
especially that's
information.
Why? Because a lot of the actors are up there.
Yeah.
So if you're living up there, you have some sort of prestige because they are there. But there are a number of persons that even know that the homeless population is going up as well. So that's another thing right there. But on the basis of you yourself, man, and you being in Dominica, I know you call yourself the Watchman.
I'm not going to that. I'm not going to that right now.
We have to get into it because I noticed you remember. Even before election times and these kind of things, back in the day, you were predicting certain things that did come to pass. Talk to the people, man. Talk to the people. We can be real.
Okay, all I'm saying, I'm here for my wife. I'm a family man now. The Watchman.
I remember you said those days are over.
Okay, so I am. By the way, a watchman will always be a watchman, but there's season to be a watchman.
Yeah, to be quiet.
Yes, so right now the lot of and it was so funny. I mean, think about it. I'm here right now. It's not a coincidence. I'm here. Yeah. I'm here in the most talked about kidnap. I mean, because we have people missing all the time. But her mom I never knew her mom was missing. So you see? So there's people missing in Dominica, but guess what? I'm here when the most talked about, the whole country was crying. Yep. Sad.
Feeling here.
Yes, and I'm here when the most talked about case. It's not a coincidence.
Local case.
Yes, local
last
case.
year was Choxy.
Yeah. No. Like missing person.
Yeah.
So guys,
Yeah.
yes. So I'm the watchman, right? And there's reason I'm the watchman, but I cannot speak because the Lord showed me to just watch. Keep watching.
You know, this spokesman.
I spoke enough.
You spoke enough.
And I tell people, if you want to see what I said, go back. I make 21 videos. Maybe you need to post some of my videos every day.
Yeah. I reacted to some of them already.
Really?
Yeah.
Hold on.
But that was back in the day.
Back then.
Yeah.
But you see, but now you have to read because everything I mean, I tell people when you're a watchman and you see things, sometimes we might get it wrong, but it always comes past.
Yeah.
So anyway, my wife is here. So
but before you get I remember one time you told me about a prediction that you have.
I'm not going to right now. Anyway,
why are you scared?
No, because I tell you, I'm married to my wife, and I've been a husband.
So you believe your wife has pretty much set you straight?
No. I'm here on to. I sometimes I watching, and sometimes I do family. So this.
So you just watch and pray then?
I watch and pray.
Okay.
Yes, I'm seeing a lot. But I just watch and pray.
Okay.
Yes, but yeah, so I'm just here to help people.
Yeah, I think they need to get that product, especially considering that it's not about sunblock, but it can also help you in a number of things, eczema.
Yes.
You know, heat bombs and all that.
Mosquito bites.
Yeah, mosquito bites. You know, sometimes we just get some mosquito bites.
And let me tell you, and what I realized about Dominicans, a lot of Dominicans walk on tile in the morning and their foot gets swollen, right? Because
so I notice a lot of elderly people might do this.
So this is very good for swollen feet because CBD is good for inflammation.
Yeah.
And when you put that every day in the morning and night before you go to bed, so when you get up, you have like your foot is skinny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I tell people try it for a week. And tell me,
okay.
Yeah, last night my wife had a pain, and I passed it on her leg. I rub it, and it could be a massage lotion too, you know.
Okay. Yeah, for your back and thing.
Yeah, let me tell you, it's very soccer, right? Actually, Antigua national team is doing this right now because young kids, right? They
run a lot.
They run a lot, and it's so that your muscle tear. And every time your muscle tear, you have to heal back, right?
Yeah.
This make it faster because remember. Every time you work out, you have to tear the muscle to grow.
Yeah, that's true.
And if you play soccer, you damaging your muscle. But it will heal back, but you damage it. This will be faster to heal it back your body. So you'll be on the pitch faster and better.
But you also have this on Amazon as well, right?
It's on not on Amazon.
Online, do you have?
It's on Walmart.
Walmart.
Yes.
Okay, Walmart.
I'll send you the link.
Okay,
And it's the only product at Walmart. It's the only one. Walmart is not taking anybody else. And a CBD product. And I think I don't know how I get on Walmart because it's a black owned. So because I'm the major owner. So I have big investors, big investors. But because they want to stay silent, but I'm the main owner.
Yeah, the main person that they see. People see. Okay.
Yeah, and my business partner is a doctor.
Okay.
So that's why we say Dr. Jimmy's, but there's no Jimmy.
Are you a real doctor?
No, man. I know.
So the doctor is them, and then
yeah. I just bring ideas, and then
and they run with it. Okay. But I want to ask you. So what is your advice that you want to give to Dominicans? I mean, your life story is pretty interesting.
Yes.
Coming from Dominica, they didn't recognize you. Going somewhere else, somebody else recognized you and push you on. I have the same sentiment as well.
My best advice for Dominica, you want to know the truth, is pray. Because I'm telling you, this fight is not against flesh and blood. We have to pray here. Because
prayer is good, but I also believe there's a revelation equation, but the success equation was understanding.
Well, it's true.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't care how educated you be in Dominica. I don't care how talented you be in Dominica. Dominica will sunk you and make you feel like you're frustrated.
and as you saying that, I remember some of the prominent individuals who do music in Dominica, and when they know I was doing a little music and there, they told me, don't stay Dominica, go overseas.
No,
and it's because I go overseas, I was able to do music like I was never doing ever in Dominica before.
No, I'm not yet. I said.
I mean, you're speaking the truth. You're speaking the truth about it, and you realize that even your own self, myself included, we did try to do something in Dominica. It didn't work out. But then when we went overseas, we elevated in this regard. So you think Dominicans should leave Dominica?
No. Because right now the whole world is getting hard. So I've been here in Dominica for for 3 weeks now.
Okay.
I'm telling you, there's nowhere else that because I travel all over the world. I travel Indonesia. I travel everywhere. Dominica is the best country I've ever been.
In terms of opportunity, though?
No.
In terms of relaxation?
Relaxation, natural product.
And I think that is one of the things that we're lacking in Dominica.
Yeah.
We promote ourselves as
natural,
relax and
because let me tell you, right? We get married in Antigua.
You and your wife.
Yes,
and
Antigua don't have nothing what Dominica have. When I say that, Antigua have no what. You know how? Okay, I live in Colorado, right? Denver is known for skiing, right? And now they're known for cannabis. Guess what? The governor is pushing those two things. And when I tell you pushing, right now in Denver is the only state that pay back people because they make too much money in cannabis. Pay back people billions. So I am telling Dominica, sell what we have. Don't sell what we don't have. Right? Sell. We feel good to natural
resources.
Yes, because everybody trying to be natural right now. Because this COVID thing, make everybody become a vegan.
And even you mentioning that you're talking about the essence of food. You know, food market. You know, food is depleting across the world. Let me tell you. We can actually produce that for the world.
Let me tell you. In the next 10 years, water gonna be
gold,
bigger than gold, a diamond. I'm telling you. Water is gonna be more valuable than gold.
But as you mentioned that, then I mentioned it on my reaction video today. We're talking about water and seeing the water go down. I mean, water 15 years and the water now in our rivers is completely different.
It's different.
And we need to do something about it because in the next 15 years we're in trouble.
Yes, water flowing every day.
We cannot in nature and the Caribbean, but understanding how water depleting. Next problem right there.
I'm telling you right now, I travel over the world. God Himself has touched Dominica. Because let me tell you, there's a lot of rivers that have been drying up in Dominica still. I mean, Dominica had 300. I don't think Dominica have maybe 300 anymore.
No.
Yeah, I think we have maybe 2 something. I'm serious.
Because I've noticed a lot of passageways and
dry. We need to check.
Even where we went today.
It was.
You see where we went today? The cold Soufriere. You guys went.
There's no river anymore.
It was full of water, you know.
Really?
Yeah. You see all the rocks are underwater, you know.
That was water?
Yes.
Well, I was wondering why it's so white.
Exactly. So you think it was magic that was happening? It was underwater.
Dried.
Yeah.
It went on the ground.
And I was there last year with another YouTuber from Guadeloupe, and we went there, and the water was not like there was more water there.
Wow, that's because you can tell.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, somebody needs to count. See, Antigua have 365 beaches. They will always have beaches. Yeah. But we have
to take care of it.
We have to take care of it. I mean, and guess what? Antigua now, some of the beach is hotel property, right? It's private. But we now over here have to take care of our rivers because we cannot say we have 365
and don't take care of
it. Yeah. So I mean, as I said, I'm here. My wife is here. I'm enjoying my life. I'm still a watchman. Yeah. But
one life to live.
But I'm watching. Yeah. I'm not speaking. Yeah. I'll speak sometime, but not right now. Okay. Because I already speak enough. Yeah. The watchman have speak enough, and all I can say. Is
But bro, before we wrap up, if you have any last words you want to tell the people what's up.
Well, you know, if you have a dream, do not quit about it. Maybe take some time and say, you know what, if this door is closed, pass the back door. Because that's me. The door for being a runner in Dominica was closed. I used the back door. I didn't use the back door.
From another door.
Another door. Yes. So don't give up on the dream. Keep on going. Just keep on knocking on doors. And a lot of things will happen. Because I said I couldn't. With one in Dominica, I couldn't read and write. I never go to high school. I never go to college. But I teach myself. When I leave Dominica, I didn't know how to read and write. You know what I mean?
And I think the motive right here is if you want to do something, do it. But you have to do what needs to be done.
Yes.
So you get somewhere, you do what needs to be done, and then you elevate onwards. Don't just sit down there saying, boy, Dominica had nothing to do, nothing like that. If you want to go somewhere, you make things happen. Because I'm doing,
we didn't know what next interview is.
Because bro, there are a lot of things that as you're talking there, I want to ask you.
Yes, because I'm telling you, because I do so much in my life. For Olympics, right? Acting, and then also owning my own business. I'm not even own my business or doing something in America what no one is doing.
But you tap into the right market as well.
Yes, but let me tell you, people don't understand how it hard to get into Walmart, right?
Yeah.
And to pass an FDA test. I'm from Dominica, never been to college, never been to high school, and I'm doing something in America that no American is doing. Think about it.
Yeah. But thanks a lot for
Yeah,
being
man.
here, man, on the podcast,
Yes.
Brbptv. Guys, we always keep it real here. And I just want to say Elvis, aka the
Yes.
Watchman.
And I want to say thank you, Dominica, for giving me my wife. She's lovely. I've been in America for 28 years. I still come back and married a Dominican.
You have to come back to your
Yes, man.
Yeah, but you know, Wesley, you gonna boss. He said,
But Puffy nicely too.
Really nice,
Puffy have nice coconut water. Nice river too.
Yes. Anyway, thanks so much for
big up.
being on the podcast, man. I just
This is
really
yours too.
appreciate you
Yes.
as well. Blessings.
Blessings.